Unlocking the Power of Serverless Computing, a comprehensive guide to AWS Lambda, its capabilities, and best practices. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Serverless computing has revolutionized the way we build and deploy applications. AWS Lambda, a flagship service of AWS, lies at the heart of this transformation, enabling developers to run code without provisioning or managing servers. This deep dive into AWS Lambda explores its advantages, responsibilities, pricing model, and best practices to help you leverage its full potential. The advantages of serverless computing: cost efficiency, security, high availability, and more. Serverless computing offers significant benefits that make it an attractive choice for modern applications. Cost efficiency. With serverless, you only pay for what you use. AWS Lambda charges you based on the number of requests and the compute time consumed by your functions, eliminating the need for upfront infrastructure costs. Security. AWS handles the security patching and updates for the underlying infrastructure, allowing developers to focus on securing their application code. High availability. AWS Lambda functions automatically scale to handle incoming requests, ensuring high availability without manual intervention. Reduced operational complexity. Serverless abstractions away from infrastructure management, allowing developers to focus on writing code rather than managing servers. Lambda, the powerhouse of serverless applications. AWS Lambda is the engine behind serverless applications. It allows you to execute code responding to various triggers, from HTTP requests to database changes, without provisioning servers. Lambda's flexibility and deep integration with other AWS services make it a powerhouse for building scalable, event-driven applications. Lambda responsibilities: what developers need to know. While Lambda abstracts much of the infrastructure management, developers still have critical responsibilities, such as writing efficient code. Since you're built for execution time, optimizing your code for performance directly impacts your costs. Managing dependencies. Lambda allows you to package dependencies with your code, but managing them efficiently is crucial for performance and cold start times. Security. Although AWS manages infrastructure security, developers are responsible for securing their code, managing IAM roles, and handling sensitive data. Lambda pricing, a true pay-as-you-go model. Lambda's pricing is straightforward. You pay based on the number of requests and the compute time your functions consume. This pay-as-you-go model is ideal for unpredictable workloads with fluctuating traffic, allowing you to scale economically. Triggers, initiating your Lambda functions. AWS services, including S3, DynamoDB, API Gateway, and more, can trigger AWS Lambda. This flexibility allows Lambda to integrate seamlessly into complex workflows and react to events such as file uploads, database updates, or incoming HTTP requests. Concurrency, balancing cost and performance. Concurrency refers to the number of function instances that can run simultaneously. AWS Lambda automatically scales the number of cases based on demand, but limits exist. Balancing concurrency settings is crucial to avoid throttling, which can impact performance while effectively managing costs. Lambda versions and aliases, managing multiple code versions. Lambda supports versioning, allowing you to create immutable versions of your functions. This feature is essential for maintaining and deploying different versions of your code. Aliases provide a pointer to a specific function version, making managing production, staging, and development environments easier. Environment variables, runtime configuration made easy. Environment variables in Lambda allow you to pass dynamic values to your functions at runtime without hard-coding them. This feature simplifies configuration management and enhances function flexibility. Step functions, orchestrating serverless workflows. AWS step functions enable you to orchestrate complex workflows by coordinating multiple Lambda functions and other AWS services. This service is invaluable for building scalable, fault-tolerant applications that require step-by-step processing, error handling, and state management. File storage options for Lambda. When you need persistence, AWS Lambda functions are stateless by default, but you might need file storage in some scenarios. AWS provides options like S3 for persistent and ephemeral storage of temporary files within the Lambda execution environment. Database proxies. and anti-pattern in serverless. While database proxies can simplify connections in traditional applications, they are often considered anti-patterns in serverless environments due to connection pooling limitations. Serverless architectures typically benefit from connectionless or connection-minimized designs, such as using AWS RDS proxy or DynamoDB for data storage. Lambda layers, sharing common dependencies. Lambda layers allow you to package and share common dependencies across multiple functions, reducing the need for duplicate code. This feature is handy for managing large libraries or custom runtimes and streamlining deployment processes. Debugging and monitoring, tools and strategies. Debugging and monitoring are critical for maintaining the health of your serverless applications. AWS provides several tools for this purpose. Amazon CloudWatch, for logging, metrics, and alarms. AWS X-Ray, this is used to track requests and diagnose performance issues. Third-party tools, Dashboard and Epsagon offer enhanced observability and insights into serverless applications. Summary: balancing abstraction and flexibility in serverless. AWS Lambda and serverless computing offer a powerful paradigm for building scalable, cost-efficient, and highly available applications. By understanding the intricacies of Lambda's pricing, triggers, concurrency, and other features, you can optimize your applications for performance and cost while enjoying the benefits of serverless architecture. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.